My name is Margaret Ann Windsor. I have made several videos today, and I want to clarify here that I didn't put this in the first one of the first videos. There are patterns and updates on mind control murders and accidents that appear to be accidents. But my real name is Margaret Ann Windsor, and I was kidnapped from Buckingham Palace in 41 and brought to the United States, Moulton, Alabama, Lawrence County, given the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey Childers. And both twins were killed by their mother. They were born out of wedlock, and I grew up in a pigsty. I'm going to skip to that because I've told this in prior videos, and there's a lot of them up and on Facebook. But I want to go back to this morning's video. I was trying to tell about the patterns they're done in, the murders, and you can make a plane go down. You can give him a hypnotic suggestion or programming, pre-programming, and he'll go into the side of the mountain or the ocean or wherever he's told to go. He doesn't know he's getting it. He's a mind control victim. Now then, on this morning on, I don't know what they're showing up there now, but this morning they were telling about the crash, the tour bus, first of all, the FedEx that veered into the other lane, Highway 5 in California. Now then, they're asking what would make him do that. That's exactly, I didn't have the names of the people or any of this, but that's exactly the kind of thing they can do. Now, there were students in here, and I've forgotten it just told how many were killed. There were 5 students and the bus driver and another guy on there, and then the truck driver. Then there were people that were on the tour bus with the kids that were killed. So I don't know how many in all were killed in that crash. And I think that was all I was going to say about that. But I wanted to go back to this one too. There's no doubt in my mind on this one. That was out in Oakland this morning, but there's no doubt in that one either. But this one was one I spoke about also on that video this morning. This happened, I believe, I've forgotten the time, late last night, about 5:15, I believe, which would have been the 10th, April the 10th. Now then, there's no doubt whatsoever there wasn't in the other one. There haven't been in the ones that I've told about. But this one is Conway trucking, and I just now saw it. I didn't have that. There was a crash next door here in Christiansburg, Virginia, on Highway 81. It was, I believe it's mile marker 112. Now, Christiansburg is also Virginia Tech. It's Blacksburg, and where the 33 were killed April the, 16th of '07. Mind control murders. There's been a list of them there. The Fort Hood psychiatrist that did the shootings in '09 lived here. He was born here in Roanoke, Vinton. But there's more to all this that fits in the pattern. It's like a collage, and you can see it, but you got to have to sit there and put it up, the timeline, date, etc., the data. So there's been a list of these. Morgan Harrington, her father was a psychiatrist that taught there and here in Roanoke. They're a very prominent family, and the media do pick up on them. They will not talk about me unless it's a lie they tell. But anyway, I can quote Larry Flick because he did an article during the campaign on me. I can show the endorsement where he says I knew who was responsible for his killing, and I did. It was programmed to shoot him in Lawrenceville in March the 6th of '78. He was shot, and then I was flown up to his home. So I quote that during the campaign to replace Larry McDonald, one of the doctor congressmen I wrote about, and I had antifreeze put in me, a letter from the FBI, and I put all this in former tapes if anyone cares to go back. And I was flown up to Flint's, and to his home twice in '83 during the campaign, and he was helping me during the campaign. But now I wanted to get back to the Conway trucking this morning. This is a total mind control. I don't know if there were two trucks. I saw the Conway. It looked like there were two of them, 18-wheelers that were into that wreck right at Christiansburg, Virginia. It's about 60 miles from here. It's Virginia Tech area. And that was the point I wanted to make, though, and I got off on telling about the murders at Virginia Tech, and there was a Virginia State Trooper, which I'm very sad. I'm always for law and order. Now I'm seeing another one, and people are gonna sit there. This is the Blade Runner, and that's the one that really kills me. I mean, it really does. This is a beautiful young man who does not deserve any of this crap. But anyway, back to this. I'm skipping around a little, but I wanted to get back on here. The Conway trucking, I didn't see that this morning. I think there was two trucks. And on one of the videos I uploaded about this morning, I made a statement about there was trucking involved, and I'm not going to mention any name here because this person helped me, and I hope nobody connects it. So, I mean, he didn't do anything, okay? He helped me a little, or he helped me a lot right at the moment. But the Conway also goes back. It's, okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Not going any further there. I don't want to hurt him. Conway is also Conway, Arkansas, and you have to know, this is where your data comes in, and you have to know a lot of things that happen in that specific place and the year. So I'm going to leave it there. And I wanted to clarify one other thing. I had made a statement yesterday, I believe, about it's Winter Park or Winter Haven. It's the Orlando, Kissimmee area, where the man, and his first name was Robert, he plowed into a car and somehow the whole wreck went into a nursery school and killed, I don't know how many or hurt them. But I made the statement his last name was Childs, and that's not true. But it doesn't detract from any of the rest or anything. It was a mind control, him plowing into it. I mean, they placed the driver or the pilot or you name it under mind control and tell them to do it. They don't know what happened. And I want to go back to the young fellow this morning. They were telling about the knife used rather than a gun up in Pittsburgh school. They were trying to say that this was mental health and all this crap, which they're blaming mind control, which is a murder weapon, on mental health. And it makes it to where everybody's crazy. You can just go out and program them. That's what they're doing. And have them commit crimes and then lock them up and say they're mentally ill. Feed them psychotic drugs like James Holmes of the Aurora, Colorado, and I could go on and on. And that's what's going on, and I wanted to update that one, especially on the Conway trucking over in 81, Highway 81. It's near me, 40 miles, 45, at Christiansburg exit there, and the Virginia Tech Blacksburg. So, yes, it can be proven, but it goes back to I was kidnapped, and my name is Margaret Windsor, and the Kennedys helped do it, my own uncle Elizabeth's father, and she's sitting there promoting an illegal monarchy while she lives off of my money, and right now I'm sitting here, I'm allergic to chemicals because of what they did to me when they kidnapped me and brought me over, and I have been force-fed chemicals for so long. That's how they run me. But now I've got shingles. I went to the doctor yesterday from it. And chemicals, I'm allergic to them, is an immune disorder. So then you get into what's just happened to me that's really soaked me, and it's the chemicals that did it, and it throws it into shingles, which is another immune disorder. So it goes into you have your immune system's really low, and it could kill you. So Elizabeth and William is showing off the baby that's illegal, and I mean they're having a ball. Everybody looks at that and thinks, well, I'd like to have that lifestyle myself. Well, first of all, they aren't supposed to be celebrities.